Well, it's enough to make all women's liberationists turn in their graves. A new survey claims the so-called glass ceiling is all in the mind. Apparently, discrimination is not the career woman's worst enemy, but her own lack of self-confidence.
Now, in The Devil Wears Prada, Andrea's on the first rung of the career ladder and left feeling unsure about her ambition by a merciless female boss. Stylist Nigel helps to boost Andrea's self-confidence with a reality check.
She hates me, Nigel.
And that's my problem because... Oh, wait, no, it's not my problem.
I don't know what else I can do, because if I do something right, it's unacknowledged. She doesn't even say thank you. But if I do something wrong, she is vicious.
So quit.
What?
Quit. I can get another girl to take your job in 5 minutes. One who really wants it.
But no, I don't want to quit. That's not fair. But I'm just saying that I would just like a little credit for the fact that I'm killing myself trying.
Oh, Andy, be serious. You are not trying. You are whining.
Ooh. OK, so is the glass ceiling a myth the women have talked themselves into believing? Well, for more, we're joined from Melbourne by Lindsay Tighe, who's a professional coach and author of the book The Answer, Improve Your Life by Asking Better Questions, and in Sydney, Managing Director of Executive Recruitment Business, the Brooklyn Group, Peter Brown. Good morning to you both. Lindsay, let's start with you. The survey claims that although 75% of women are convinced the glass ceiling exists, only a third believe they had been personally affected in their careers. So are they disillusioning themselves in some way, shape or form?
Yeah, it's a great question, because I think what we realise from the survey is that actually the glass ceiling really potentially is a perception. And when we're working with perceptions, it really is interesting to invite people to challenge those perceptions, because what we believe to be true may actually not be true in reality. And what I find when I'm working with clients is if we actually ask them better questions around their perceptions, very often we can challenge them. And that actually means that their version of reality is actually not true. So, yeah, I actually do think that, to be honest, there are some women that are disillusioning themselves based on perceptions that actually aren't really true.
OK, is it fair to say, Lindsay, that it's a woman's own fault that they don't achieve the higher ranks? I mean, that's quite a sweeping statement. Is such a far-reaching mentality possible?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually do agree with you. That is a very sweeping statement, and I think it would be wrong of us to actually say that it is entirely women's fault, because there is so much evidence out there and examples of there are some real challenges. However, I think to blame the glass ceiling as being the only reason why people don't progress is wrong. And what I always encourage my clients to do, if they are going to hit, saying they're hitting a roadblock, is to actually always look in the mirror and be honest about understanding what is actually really going on.
Okay.
Because sometimes when we do that, we can actually recognise that there's some things that I can do differently that are going to get me a better result.
All right, Peter, let's have a bit of a chat with you here. In your experience, do female managers show less confidence and ambition than their male counterparts, do you reckon?
I think it's fair to say we do see quite a few very competent female candidates who don't put themselves forward for whatever reason that might be. But I also think that females or women project confidence differently to males, and I think we're better at picking up the signs of confidence in a male than we are in a female.
Sorry, what was that?
I think we're just better at actually picking up the signs that a person is projecting confidence if they are doing it in a typically male way.
Oh, OK. Right, I get it. Does it help a female employee to get ahead if the employer is also a woman? So if you're a woman working for a female boss?
We'd probably think it would, but I'm not sure that it always does. I've worked for plenty of female clients who basically are surrounded by a team of men and where female placements don't often work. So I'm not sure that it's always the case, no.
All right. Peter, we've spoken a lot about confidence in this segment. How important is confidence when it comes to getting ahead in the job market?
It's certainly important. If you can't instill a sense of confidence in the people who are evaluating you for a job, then you've got some real problems. But I think the bigger issue is to make sure that your confidence is in balance with your capability.
OK. Good stuff to remember moving forward. Thank you so much, Peter, and to Lindsay too. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.